welcome back to my channel. It's Miranisa's Musings, and in this video I'm just going to be reacting to this video that has been going around on Facebook, especially of a 2-year-old boy saving his brother from a dresser that fell on him. And I'm just going to share my thoughts on the whole video. I've already seen this video, but I'm going to watch it again and then react to it so you guys can see it. Let's get right into this. I will place the video like here so that you guys can watch it along with me. So there's like the two boys are playing with the dresser, and then the dresser falls on one of them. I'm wondering why these two kids were playing by themselves in a room. But then again, the parents can't always have their eye on the kid. It just doesn't happen like that. It's really hard to really watch toddlers, so I don't actually blame the parents for not being around. And then you can see one of the boys trying to lift the dresser off of his brother. I mean, that's really smart of the little boy that he thought about that. You can tell like this boy is smart. But yeah, in the video that I just watched on CNN, it was part of the video was taken off. They just showed the part of him pushing the dresser off of his brother. But then in the video that I watched, he climbed on top of his brother and on top of the dresser, which was on his brother, to get to the other side to see if he could do something, and then spend some time playing before he actually pushed the dresser off of his brother. But I don't know, I just feel like there was a bit of negligence in the video, and the fact that this little boy had to be the one to save his brother, it's a bit off to me. Like, I'm sure the kid wasn't quiet when the dresser hit him, because even if it didn't hurt, he would have been scared. And so I'm wondering how come no adult came in there to try to see what was happening or anything. I'm honestly really surprised. I feel like there's a bit of negligence. But then the positive that comes out of this video is I heard that the parents are trying to raise awareness to other parents to make sure that they have their dressers secured and attached to the wall rather than just standing in place, which is great. But I don't think it's actually about the dresser. I think parents need to be more watchful of their children, because anything can happen in a split second, and they are really lucky that this boy is still alive and unhurt and unharmed. But it could have been so much worse. And that dresser could have been really heavy. It could have crushed his ribs, could have crushed his head. It could have killed them both. And it's not really safe. Like, that wasn't a safe situation that the parents put their twins in. And I'm just glad that they are all right and that they are alive. But then I feel like parents need to be more watchful. I don't have kids of my own, so I feel like I'm biased saying this, but I have watched my nephews, I've watched my cousins, I've watched my nieces before, and I know how important it is to always keep one eye on your kid and one eye on whatever you're doing, because children get into so much mischief, especially when they feel like they're not being watched. They get into so much trouble, and that could have ended fatally, but thank goodness that it didn't. I think it was honorable what the little boy did, and I'm sure he's going to be proud of himself when he's grown up. But then, yeah, it shouldn't have happened in the first place. It's my thoughts. It shouldn't have happened in the first place, and the parents should have attached the dresser to the wall. And they should have been more watchful, because even if the dresser was attached, it could have been something else totally, just because the kids were allowed to play by themselves. And there's nothing wrong with letting your child play by themselves. Just need to keep one eye on them, and then one eye on whatever it is that you're doing. Even if you don't keep an eye on them, just keep your ear close to the ground and make sure you're listening to see what is happening to your child at every point in life. These are 2-year-old boys with very fragile bodies. Their bodies are not as strong as ours, and that could have easily crushed the baby. Anyway, that's the end of my video, and I hope that you stay awesome. Don't forget to watch my previous video. Bye guys.